What's happening, my Jacked family? Coach Scott here, jackedafter40.com. Welcome to another episode of the Jacked After 40 Life Vlog. I'm going to be sharing all the details from week number 2 of my January mini cut. We're going to begin with a physique update. You're going to see how I'm looking. We're going to compare to how I looked at the start of this transformation. Then we're going to move on to what I'm weighing, any progress that I made on the scale weight this week. Then I'm going to share every single meal that I ate for the week, along with insights and details into the workout plan I'm following, cardio I'm doing, and my overall active lifestyle. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, do them a favor and share it with them. Now, let's get to that footage. Physique update time, and I couldn't be happier with how I'm looking 2 weeks into this 4-week mini cut. I'm really pleased with the visual changes I'm seeing. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison of how I looked at the beginning of this transformation 2 weeks ago. What's most important to me is this standing relaxed here, seeing the changes as I'm just natural relaxed. Like most men over 40, first place I store fat, last place it comes off. It's going to be in the lower belly area, love handle area, really tightening up right now. As you can see in the comparison here, I'm definitely losing. It's a little bit tighter underneath that belly button area. You can see a little bit more outline of the lower abdominals, even a little bit more of a line on the side there. If I grab my love handles here and kind of wrap around the side, that lower back area, lower back fat, you can kind of see that even that is starting to shrink a bit. That's definitely going to be the very last place it comes off. Even when I'm down to like 8% body fat, I still have a little bit that I carry there. Some of it is a little bit of loose skin as well. So relaxed, let's turn to the side, relaxed, flexed. See if we can see some tightening up there. Let's do the front. Again, relaxed. Tighten up. Again, really see more detail in that lower ab area when I flex those abs. More details popping in there. Let's go to this side. Again, relaxed here. A relaxed comparison, and blow it all out. And let's turn to the back. So I really like doing a comparison. Relax is what's most important to me, but I do like posing from side to side because you can start seeing more of the little details, especially the obliques, how they're coming along, the more separation that comes along the side there where I'm doing those little side twists. My back is pretty damn lean, upper back area, so you're not going to see a lot of visual changes there, but you're going to see some coming along. So I do like the relaxed poses as well as the flex poses just because it helps me kind of really see the details that are coming out that go in line with the scale transformation that I'm seeing. Time for my morning weigh-in, which is at exactly the same time each and every day. Same morning routine, keeping things as consistent as possible so I get the most accurate readings that I possibly can. There's lots of little variants that are going to take place here, as you'll see with my weekly weigh-ins here, but try to keep things as consistent as possible. Weighing in at 145.2 pounds. This is down 1.4 pounds from this time last week. If you recall, at the beginning of this transformation, I mentioned my goal is to drop 1.5 pounds, around 1.5 pounds per week, which is about 1% of my total body weight, which is in line with the rate of fat loss that will allow you to preserve your muscle mass while burning fat. Now, if you recall last week's weigh-in, after the first week on this January mini cut, I dropped 2 pounds, and I was thinking to myself, well, there's a possibility, am I burning fat too fast? Am I losing weight too fast? Do I need to slow things down? Do I need to bump my calories up? And I mentioned that you can't make any rash decisions based on that first week's weigh-in because that first week you can expect to lose a little bit more. You're going to have less food volume in your stomach, less water weight, less muscle glycogen, all that stuff. So I am glad that I didn't make any changes because this is spot on. Basically looking to aiming to lose about 0.2 pounds per day, and this has worked out just fine. But as I've mentioned mentioned before, weight loss is not linear. Although the goal is 0.2 pounds per day, you can't expect to see that happen each and every day. So let's take a look at my log for this week here and how I weighed in each and every day. So starting off, the first day I didn't lose any weight at all. The second day I ended up dropping 0.4 pounds, so it kind of evened out, and it's not like I dropped that 0.4 that one day. It's just there's so many different factors that can influence your scale weight. After that, dropped 0.2, dropped 0.2, dropped 0.2, so things were looking pretty consistent there as expected, and then it actually went up 0.2, which was not what I was expecting at all, but things can influence that. My dinner had a little bit more food volume in it with the salmon there. It was a large piece of salmon, very satisfying dinner meal. So for the same amount of calories, there's probably more food in my digestive system. And then the following day, which is this morning, I lost 0.4. So again, it evened out. It all worked out to 0.2 per day. And it probably was in line with that, but there's so many different factors that can influence your scale weight. So all in all, it worked out just the way I was expecting. Everything is going as planned, just consistent, disciplined. Love the way I'm looking, loving the progress I'm seeing visually, also loving the progress I'm seeing on the scale. Now let's talk about my meals for the week, which is very, very similar to the first week. First 3 meals of the day, exactly the same. So that's 14 days in a row, the exact same 3 meals to kick off my day, beginning with the breakfast shake, which has 1 cup of homemade kefir, 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, a tablespoon of black maca powder, a scoop of protein powder, an ass load of spinach, and a banana. Along with that, I have 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3, 300 milligrams of magnesium, 300 milligrams of ashwagandha, 3 omega-3 fish oil capsules that have a combined EPA-DHA of 2.7 grams. And I think that's it for the supplementation. Then I move on to meal number 2, which is 260 grams of plain Greek yogurt and 140 grams of frozen mixed berries. A little bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top. Meal number 3 is 2/3 cup of oats, 140 grams of frozen mixed berries, 4 large brown free-range eggs, and some mixed veggies. I'm up around 5 a.m. each day, and I always have my breakfast shake right around 8 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock. Then meal number 2, the Greek yogurt and berries, is right around 11 o'clock. I work out at 11:30, and then post-workout, I have 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, along with 4 ounces of pomegranate juice mixed in some water there, and then my post-workout meal along with that. Now let's get to the dinners, which were absolutely delicious and a little bit of variety from week number 1. On Saturday, I had pulled pork with yellow potato fries and some peppers. On Sunday, I had a tuna steak, just lightly seared on each side for about 90 seconds, and just a little bit of olive oil there, lots of seasonings on top. And I had that with some sweet potatoes and some peppers. On Monday, I had rainbow trout with some asparagus and sweet potatoes. On Tuesday, I had, oh my goodness, the kids came over and we had some bacon wrapped beef tenderloin. And because that is a little bit higher in calories, I eliminated the carbs from that meal and had some Brussels sprouts with that and some mushrooms. On Wednesday, I had some shepherd's pie. That was left over from week number 1. I had half of that portion last week, put it in the freezer, and had the rest this week. On Thursday, I had salmon, which was absolutely freaking delicious, along with some sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts. And then on Friday, I had some chili again, and this was left over from last week. I had it same day on Friday, last week. Smaller portion size, not as filling, but decent. It's still a satisfying, tasty, delicious meal, and nice I didn't have to prepare that meal this week. So two meals this week, which were leftovers from last week, just saved me a bit of cooking time. I nailed my calorie target each and every day, which is 2,000 calories for the day or 14,000 calories for the week. I think I had one day which was around 2,100 calories. So that's 14 days in a row that I have hit my calorie target each and every day consistently. Macros, I don't aim for macros like I said the last time. I just go with my natural eating tendencies as long as I'm getting an adequate amount of each macronutrient. I naturally fall into that 40% carbs, 30% fat, 30% protein. That was the case for most days. I think there was one day where my protein was a little higher, my fat was a little bit lower. It might have been 2 days like that. And I don't notice any kind of a performance difference. I don't notice a difference in fat loss because I'm getting an adequate amount of each each macronutrient. So those of you who are like really trying to micromanage your macros and thinking that that's going to be the drastic change, in most cases, it's not simply going to happen. And you probably noticed this is the second week in a row where I have consumed nothing but whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods, none of my typical cheat meals or cheat days that you'd see when I'm in maintenance or muscle building mode. For the big part, it's just I haven't had a desire for them. And really, I'm kind of looking at the trade-off. If I wanted a chocolate bar, I would definitely have a chocolate bar. It would mean I'd have to kind of subtract a different meal throughout the day. And I realized that a lot of my other healthy, nutrient-rich meals are going to be more satiating, more filling, and like if I was to have a chocolate bar instead, yeah, it might satisfy my taste buds temporarily, but it's not going to provide me with the same kind of nourishment and satisfaction. It's not going to sustain my hunger throughout the day the way these nutrient-rich meals have done. So really rolling with that, and it's only 28 days, so I don't feel like I'm depriving myself per se. If I did want a treat, I will have a treat. I will make it fit my calorie target for that day, but so far I'm just really enjoying the simplicity and the habit, the routine that I've got going right now, and really enjoying how I'm feeling with these nutrient-rich, whole, natural foods. So I'm just gonna roll with that. I have been experiencing some hunger this week. I find that during my morning walk before I have my shake, my stomach is growling a bit. I feel the emptiness in there, so I'm definitely ready to have that shake when I get home. And then later on at night, right before bed, I start to experience some of that hunger. So it's just subtle hunger. It's not anything that I can't manage. I'm just aware of it. And to me, like when you're in a cutting phase, you need to embrace a bit of hunger. You don't want to be starving all the time. You don't want thoughts of food to consume you, but you should be feeling a little bit of hungry because you're in a calorie deficit. So I would definitely love to be eating more at this point. But again, it's just a 28-day challenge. I'm going to achieve my goal, move on, get right back to maintenance. So I don't want you thinking this is easy for me. This is hard work that is requiring my full focus, my dedication, and my consistency. I'm not relying on willpower here. I just keep reminding myself that it's only 28 days. I'm already at the halfway point, and I keep reminding myself of why I'm doing this, how great I'm going to feel at the end, and knowing that getting this done when I said I'm going to get it done, it means that I'm going to get to maintenance mode and muscle building mode a lot sooner and really get back to the lifestyle that I really enjoyed the 11 months of last year when I wasn't cutting. But I am enjoying the challenge of this cutting phase, even though I really would love to be eating more at this point. So getting this done and over with soon will allow me to eat more sooner. Now for some insight into my training for the week, I am on week number 2 of the Jacked After 40 Club January workout plan. It's a hybrid split, a higher volume training plan. Monday we're doing back and biceps. Tuesday is chest and triceps. Wednesday is legs and shoulders. All pretty high volume workouts there. Thursday we're just stimulating chest, back, biceps, triceps. Friday, we are blasting shoulders and just stimulating legs. The workouts have been absolutely freaking incredible this week. I have been laser focused. I have had tons of energy during my workouts. My strength has actually gone up a bit. I've hit some personal bests on a lot of exercises, which is kind of the norm on the second week on a plan. First week is always a little bit of trial and error. What I did notice is for the drop sets, that's the advanced training technique that we're using this month, I didn't quite have the endurance that I had the first week. So I was getting fewer reps when I was dropping the weight. So although I felt like my strength was up, I was increasing the weight on a lot of movements. When it came to drop sets, I was definitely fatigued. But all in all, I have been feeling incredible with my training this week. I think just been laser focused in the zone, and it really helps to have this challenge, this focus of a 28-day mini cut to really invigorate me, enthuse me to give my best effort here in the gym. Cardio for the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I did 20 minutes on the stair climber behind me, which has been perfect. It challenged me working on my cardiovascular health, cardiovascular endurance, my circulatory system. That is the main goal here. I'm really not using cardio as a fat burner to burn more calories or anything like that. It's solely for improving my overall health, my overall well-being, my cardiovascular circulatory system benefits there. It's something I was incorporating before I began this mini cut and absolutely loving it. So I didn't get any variety in there. I just really felt like getting on the stair climber, watching some YouTube videos, and the time goes by really fast on there, but 20 minutes was definitely enough. Other than that, been walking my dog, Chief, of course, 2 times a day, which is normal as well, early in the morning, later on at night, just a part of my regular routine. So cardio is standard, just as normal, nothing to accelerate my fat loss or anything like that, and just really enjoying it. When it comes to lifestyle, I've really been doing things to help me manage my stress even better than ever. 2 of the walks that I went on this week were through the woods, 2 different conservation parks, extended my walks longer than normal. It really grounds me in the moment, really melts the stress away, really allows me to become one with my surroundings there. So I really enjoyed those walks. I had an acupuncture appointment, which was fantastic. I forgot to mention one of the supplements, vitamin B12. My naturopath has me on that 1000 mcgs. I've also lengthened the amount of time I've been doing some self-massage at night. So no TV. I get out for my walk with Chief in the evening, come home, and right away doing some self-massage, a lot of it with the massage gun, some with the foam roller, beastie ball. And I got a cupping set in this week. So I've been doing some self-massage with that. I'll have some cups placed on certain areas of my thighs, my bodies. I'll have them there for 5 to 10 minutes while I use another cup and do some self-massage with that. So there's a bit of suction while I'm moving that cup around there, and that has been absolutely fantastic. Again, keeping with my regular reading routines at night, winding down, and listening to the meditation audios to relax into deep sleep before I go to bed. And when it comes to my sleep, I've been getting consistently at least 7 hours of sleep each and every night. Some nights I've gotten over 8 hours of sleep. I'd say on average getting about 8 hours of sleep each and every night. So that has been going fantastic. I have been waking quite a bit, so I did order in some earplugs to see if there's certain sounds that are waking me up in the middle of the night. So we'll see how that goes in this upcoming week. But sleeping like a champ and absolutely loving this process. It really helps manage my appetite, keep my energy high, improve my performance in the gym, improve my mood. Really helps me manage this cutting phase a lot better when I'm getting consistent, adequate sleep. And that is my update for week number 2 of this January mini cut. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, do me a favor and share it with them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do so now and smash that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback on this mini cut experience. I'd love to hear what you're doing, what you got going on in January right now, if you're mini cutting or if you're in a bulking phase at this time. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.